Good morning, my fellow yoga travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too, as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, and live the life we love. It's Tuesday, so it's song day. When I awake, I'll see thy face. When I awake, I will see thy light. When I awake, I'll see thy face. When I awake, I'll see thy light. Mother, wake me from my dreams. Mother, wake me in thy light. Hand in hand we're dancing together in thy light. Mother, wake me from my dream. Mother, wake me in thy light. Hand in hand we're dancing together in thy light. Yeah, old Paramahansa Yogananda song. Check him out. He has all these little ditties there, so easy to sing and nice. All right. My journaling question for today has to do with the idea of what you need to get rid of. What do you need to cut out of your life? So what do you need to cut off from your life? What do you need to cut back on in your life? What do you need to cut out? Because you'll feel more liberated if you understand in your own way. What do you need to cut off? What do you need to cut back on? What do you need to cut out? Let me know what you're thinking about that, or share that conversation with a close friend and elevate the conversation, or get back to me, and I'll continue to get back to you. All right. I always start with something from my teacher, B.K.S. Iyengar, something that reminds us all about what yoga is trying to do. For me, yoga navigates between psychology, religion, and the cultural kaleidoscope that we all have to deal with. But it teaches you how to be ever more penetrating in your own understanding and sophisticated. You don't get arrogant, you don't get humble, you realize that you don't know that much. And it forces you in some way to make a revolutionary act, which is to take time out for yourself, to take care of yourself, and also to celebrate. That's right. There's ways in which culture can heap a lot of guilt on you and make you feel bad from dropping out of the social net. It's a revolutionary act as far as I'm concerned. And of course, it's not like we're trying to substitute one group of thoughts, yogic thoughts, for some other group of thoughts, the current thoughts that's out in the marketplace today. But it's like substituting temporarily a crutch, just like you use a crutch when your leg is broken, then you throw it away when it's not. So yoga becomes the corpus of techniques you use to get yourself straight. You may or may not continue with them once you awaken, once your light is shining. Who knows where you're going to go? But it asks you these interesting questions and pulls you away from some aspect, not all, some aspects of the social and historical moment. Because you wonder, if the masters really have power to change humanity, why don't they do it? Why don't they act for the good of all? Is it that they lack compassion? That would be strange. Or is it another kind of compassion we don't yet understand? And that's what I think it is. And so I want to find out that compassion. They never give you a free pass. As you've done unto the least one of these, so you've done unto me. We have to take care of each other. And if you're called to more social, political, or civil activities or service, do it by all means. Because if you do that, you look for new opportunities. So many other people waste their time bemoaning the negative. I say look for new opportunities where you can be creative and add your gifts. Even if it means you have to face fear of the unknown, fear of rejection, fear of looking foolish. Look at my life, and you'll see right there. I've been a fool, I've been rejected, and I've tried to boldly go into that which is unknown and scary. Now, my male mentors have told me that the psyche has a structure, and they presume that the prevalence of this in the psyche is there, and you have to decode it. And they use 4 archetypal models or images, portraits of your own instincts that have developed over the millennia and have adaptational survival skills for you to use. We call it the king and queen, or the inner ruler. That's where the total regeneration and renewal of life comes, because the king and queen represent the energy that's plugged in and empowered by the celestial forces. When you connect it to the celestial forces, it means that you're in touch with the powers of creation, with the origin. And that's where renewal and newness comes from. But then Every king and queen or the inner ruler has to have some good intel. They need a wise man or a wise woman, which I call the magus or the medial woman, because they have the keys to the kingdom. They can explain the esoteric stuff, what you don't understand, and give you what you need to know to make an informed decision. And then everybody has a warrior, an action-oriented part of themselves that has to accompany the wise person within you and the decider, the ruler, the judge within you. And that's the person that does the boots on the ground, puts it into service. It's found the throne worthy to be loyal to, and it enacts, it embodies what the king or the queen have chosen. And then finally, there's the lover, which doesn't just initiate you into the sacred marriage between you and spirit, you and creation, but it's the playfulness. It's the wonder child. It's the part that stays curious for your whole life and brings joy when it's integrated. So please remember today and every day, don't beat the drum of what you don't want. Beat the drum of what you want and let the law of attraction manage everything from there. And in anything that you're doing, of course, human agency is necessary. You have to play your part, but don't leave spirit out. That's the first thing, is ask spirit for help, let it be your co-pilot, and then do what you can as a human being. Otherwise, you'll be an idolater of difficulties. You'll worship false gods, as they say in the Bible. So take heart, and every problem you solve will develop your spiritual faculties. Have a great day.